Hey guys, Mamie here with OneJoyaSkip.com, and today I'm going to be creating a project by decorating the outside of some envelopes using the Snail Mail stamp set and the Love Notes stamp set by Sweet Stamp Shop, and these are perfect for decorating the outsides of these envelopes. And this just adds a little bit of character and sweetness to your cards. And I just love it. So I'm excited to be able to decorate the outside of an envelope for once for you guys. And it's going to be very simple and straightforward, but I am going to be using a different technique. So you guys that like to use your colored pencils, this is great for that, because obviously you can't really use your alcohol markers because it will bleed through these envelopes. These are just regular envelopes from the craft store, so they're not very thick. So that's why I'm going to be using my colored pencils. And as you can see, there's a wide variety of stamps here that you get to have fun with and put all over your envelopes. And I couldn't decide on just a few, so obviously I'm just putting them all over the place so you guys could really get a look at all the different things that you can do with this stamp set, or these two stamp sets rather. And they coordinate very well together. And so I have all of them stamped out here. And I'm going to be using my Prismacolor colored pencils, and I'm only going to be showing you a little bit of the coloring technique because it's very simple and straightforward. There's going to be a tiny bit of shading, but the really cool part about using these Prismacolor colored pencils is on these envelopes is it's not going to bleed through like your alcohol markers might bleed through on these cheaper envelopes. These are just regular envelopes from the hobby store, so they're not very thick. So that's a great way to color up your envelopes here and not have it bleeding through. So use your colored pencils, and we're going to get a marker type look by using my secret weapon. And it's not a secret, but it is a secret for beginners. And it's called Mineral Spirits or Gamsol. And this is some really, really great stuff. And what it does essentially is melts those little lines so you can blend those colors together and make it look more soft and seamless, and you won't get all those streaks from the colored pencils that you usually get when you're just coloring on regular paper, which is a great look for some coloring. But I wanted a real blended look here, and so that's why I'm going to be using my Gamsol for this technique. Now you're going to want to get some paper stubs or paper stubs is what I call them, and I'm going to show you here in a minute, but they're just like rolled up little pieces of paper. And you can get those at the hobby store, or you can get them really anywhere. And I also put my mineral spirits inside of a nail polish remover bottle here that I got at the dollar store, and it's really great. And I'm showing you here, these are the paper stubs here. And I'm going to push down a little bit so that it gets that little piece of, that's just a piece of, it's kind of like the chamois that you can clean your stamps with. I just put a little piece of that on top so that I could keep it moist at the top, and because cotton this kind of gets all over the place, so that was a lot easier to use. And so I just pumped it a few times and got some of that mineral spirit on the top, and then you stick in your paper stub, and then you're going to color right over your project. And as you can see, it blends out that color and takes away all those fine lines from your colored pencil. And the great stuff about this is that you can continue to layer colors as much as you would like and blend it out. And so you can get a really good coloring, like with shading. And I'm showing you a technique here where I have left the middle part really white, and I'm just blending out that color so that you can just use one color instead of using several colors to get shading as well. So there's a lot of options that you can do here with these mineral spirits, and I love using them. And I've been a little bit MIA because I've been so busy with my kiddos' school and everything. And so I'm excited to get to do a little bit of coloring and show you guys a different technique that you can use. And so here, all of the coloring is basically the same. And so I'm just kind of showing you where I put like the colored pencil in the darker areas, the areas that I want to be darker, and then I just blend those right out with my paper stub and the mineral spirits. And it's going to give you a nice seamless finished look here, and it's going to be nice and smooth, and it's not going to bleed through. And also that Gamsol is not very wet. It dries very quickly, so it's not going to like make your paper bubble up or tear or anything like that. So this is a great medium to use for doing this technique. And so I just colored up all these guys, and they're looking so cute, and I love it. And so on this envelope right here, it has that little banner on the top, and I thought that would be perfect for writing in the name of the recipient. So after I do all of my coloring, I'm going to write the name of my cousin on top, and you can hand deliver it like that, or you can add in their address, etc. below. Obviously, I wasn't going to put their address on the video, but you can send these through the mail. I've seen people do it, and so it might be a little bit distracting, but it's for the delivery people. But they will send it. As far as I'm concerned, I haven't had any issues. So anyway, this stamp set is really, really cute paired with the other stamp set, and I will list all the products that I use down below so you can pick up some for yourself and you can decorate some envelopes for a special somebody in your life. And I really hope that you guys will try this out because it's a lot of fun, and people really love it when you decorate the outsides of the envelope as well. It just shows like you added a little extra something special for them. So this is basically the project. I just wanted to jump on and do this quick video showing you guys how you can use the Gamsol and show you guys the 3 different envelopes that I created here. And I just love how they turned out, and they're super sweet and colorful. And yeah, that's the project for today. Thanks guys for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video.